Hey guys, welcome to the Heart of David. Hope you guys are doing well today. It's really hot where I am right now. I just went on my motorcycle. Actually, I went out on my bike first, my mountain bike, and got water. It's 45, with Humidex it's 45 degrees, so it's 113. And then I went out on my motorcycle, man. That's oppressive. My body can't really tolerate heat that well because of my pain disorders, but before I was leaving, I was doing my schoolwork, and I said, when I'm leaving and gathering my stuff, I turn on Christian YouTube videos, and one channel I do like is Pastor Tom Hughes. I think he's a stand-up guy. I think he's an honest guy and just probably wants to know the truth. And this is in response to I'm having an attack, some type of attack, but I just want to make this video. Pain. This is in response to Pastor Tom Hughes and Billy Crone. I think they were doing a live today, and there was a chat. And I was writing stuff in the chat, but it's useless. And a lot of the people in these chat don't know much anyways. And, in any case, a lot of people are arguing back and forth. You guys are my brothers in Christ. And what you guys said today, I wouldn't say you were mocking, like it couldn't be Donald Trump. Donald Trump couldn't be the Antichrist. He can't be. I'm here to tell you that he is. Just like I'm asking you to be honest with yourself. I had to be, and we all had to be when we came into the Bible and the body of Christ, did we not? And as, what is it, 1 Corinthians 2, I forget the verse, but it says that things are spiritually discerned. In the same way, you have blinders on. Right now, everyone will know soon enough. And I want to say this, take what I'm saying seriously. It's not going to save you. It might alter things, but it's not going to save you. And I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. He can cut off my head. People have the wrong idea about who this person is going to be, and he's right in front of you. He's right in front of you. So this is how it happened with me. I've made several videos on this, and all I ask from you, Tom, Brother Tom, and Billy Crone, is to actually look at the evidence. And it's not like you say it is. It's not, here's another. It's Obama, it's Clinton, it's this. This is different. He fits every single and more because he's in front of us. There are many things we can see with our own eyes and hear that, of course, were not written down in the Bible. But what was written down in the Bible was very true. He's going to be a pompous man. He's going to say, like Chuck Missler said, he's going to be Mr. Big Mouth. He said that right before he died. I heard that. So my friend said to me, and he was new to the Bible, okay? He was starting to read Genesis and all this type of stuff. He's like, it's Donald Trump. You cannot change my mind. And when I heard that, and pardon me, I'm going to be going in and out of this video because I suffer with a lot of abdominal pain. And if it cuts off, because somehow my videos do cut off, watch the next one. This will be a click away. I thought it was crazy, but I didn't think it was. I knew that there was something with this man. This man, there's never been a man like this, and if you think there is, no, not even Antiochus. This one is different. But it's not as if he's got the power of Satan behind him. And so do people all throughout the generations, because the devil has someone ready because he doesn't know the time. So how about I give you actual evidence? Because that's what you want, right? And that's what I heard in your video. And I'm not saying you mocked that, you just don't know. And so give me a second and I will start with things that... Are you open? Are you open to listening? Like Isaiah said, right? So I'm going to start with the signs, and in the very least, when I get through 3 or 4 of them, you should be questioning yourself with this. Give me a second. You're waiting for a man. You said it's going to be the Roman Empire? Okay. His grandparents were from Germany. And I think the last name is Drumpf or something to that effect. Now let me think here. I may have this backwards, but his mother's name was Mary. And his grandmother's name had Elizabeth Christ. Okay, you can do the research on this. I believe that's a mockery of Mary and Elizabeth and Christ. Do you find that a little odd? Mary, Elizabeth, and Christ. There's one right there. He was born on a total lunar eclipse. In 1946, I think it was June 6th, D-Day. So let's start getting into the signs. If that doesn't catch you, nothing will. Nothing will. So the second one. I started to notice he was making these hand signals all the time. 666, not okay. It's 666. Why? Keep listening. Along with that, he does the diamond symbol with his hand when he sits down. He's done it thousands of times. He's in the public view. He's always doing it when he's sitting down. So is Elon Musk. So is his son. Go look at the video of his son on Inauguration Day. Eric Trump. It's so obvious. So we know who they are. We're starting to know who they are. They're worshiping the devil somehow. Just those signs should pull you in. You turn away this video, you're not going to know for a while. Trying to think of a good order here. On Wikipedia, it says that Trump Tower, which was his main base for a long time in New York, Trump Tower is 663 feet tall. But I saw evidence from the architect that said it was 666 feet tall. We're looking for a number and a name. Don't believe Wikipedia. It is 666. Why? Keep listening to the signs that just keep piling up. He lives on the 66th floor of that building. To the 68th, but the main floor is 66. Why did he pick that? People overlook this part. From the 6th floor of his building to the 12th floor, that's 6 up, or 6 windows, 6 across, and 6 out is a giant. It's huge. So it's like 6 stories. A big inverted triangle, as above, so below. You know the sign. Keep listening. That's 666. Jared Kushner, his family, bought Pennsylvania Avenue for... It's not Jared Kushner. Bought Pennsylvania Avenue, 666, for the biggest estate deal that's ever been done like that, for $1.8 billion. People didn't understand why they paid so much. 600 million, 600 million, 600 million. This is what they are. They're satanic. Let's go further. I'm dealing with kidney stones, so man, if that doesn't pull you in, I don't know what is. They worship Satan, and you don't even know it. And MAGA, they're showing you right up close who they are. Why? Look at his hat. So the origins are from the Roman Empire in Germany. That's part of the Roman Empire. Who is like the beast and who can make war with him? Do you know anyone who's willing to make war with Donald Trump? I don't. And to be quite honest, I wouldn't. His hat. 45, 47. 4 plus 5 is 9. 7 plus 4 is 11. 9/11. What's with 9/11? I do believe that 9/11 was set up. Why? Because the beams melted at like 1,000 degrees less than they should have, and they found thermite, which is used for demolishing buildings. They found 8 tons of it, and that other building fell. I'm 46 years old. I saw it live. The other one that fell. So, what's with 9/11? So it's on their hat. 45, 47. That means 9/11. Now MAGA. Why did they pick MAGA? Make America Great Again? Is there something else to it? Yes, there is. Go on to churchofsatan.com. Look under affiliates. You'll find it in there. I believe it's under affiliates. Scroll down to the highest positions in the Church of Satan. And look, what's the highest one? There's 5 positions, I believe. What is the highest one called? It couldn't be MAGA, could it? There's another one for you. So on their hat, they're showing you 9/11, MAGA. Go read Revelation 9/11, and they had a king over them. A king over the bottomless pit, and his name was what? They show the Hebrew and the Greek. I'm not biblically illiterate, okay? Apollyon, of which in his apartment he has pictures of Apollo, big ones, but it says Abaddon, and if you break that up, maybe the humor of God, maybe trying to show us something. A, spelled A, bad, B-A-D, Dawn. What is Dawn anyways? His name is in it. Is that just a coincidence? Or is this Satan? A, bad, Dawn. So you can start to count the coincidences and all that. That's fine. Now, I've done a lot of biblical studies on, the book of Daniel, the statue, and what order things must be, and Revelation, the beast that was, is not, and yet is. 45, he was, Biden came in, was not, and had the most unlikely comeback, and yet is. So they're showing you on their hats that they worship Satan, but you don't know it. So does that sound far-fetched, Tom? I don't think so. This guy's starting to look suspect. At the very least, this guy worships Satan. But the angel, the verse, will appear as an angel of light, the devil. And that's why he's right in front of you and you don't even know it. Don't you notice there's something off about him? From the time he gets up till the time he goes to bed, and this guy's almost 80 years old, if not, and he's going around circuits and circuits and circuits, going to watch UFC, and man, he's doing a thing here and there. He's a narcissist at the core. No? Let's listen. If it cuts out, stay with me, please. He's not a narcissist. He's not what Daniel described as a disgusting, vile human being. You willingly, I'm talking to an audience, okay? You willingly ignore what's in front of your face. Listen.
Nobody can do it like me. Nobody can do it like me. Nobody can do it like me.
No one.
Honestly.
Nobody's stronger than me.
Nobody has better toys than I do.
There's nobody bigger or better at the military than I am.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do.
Nobody builds walls better than me.
Nobody's better to people with disabilities than me. Nobody's fighting for the veterans like I'm fighting for the veterans.
There's nobody that's done so much for equality as I have.
There's nobody more pro-Israel than I am.
There's nobody more conservative than me. There is nobody that respects women more than I do.
Nobody would be tougher on ISIS than Donald Trump.
Because nobody's ever had crowds like Trump has had.
There's nobody that understands the horror of nuclear better than me. Nobody even understands it but me. It's called devaluation. The sale of the uranium that nobody knows what it means. I know what it means.
Nobody knows more about trade than me.
Nobody knows the game better than I do.
Nobody's in the history of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald Trump. I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows.
I don't even want to hear his voice. It was this that started to, I'm like, wow. It is, but it's cloaked in goodness. Don't you see? Also, you willingly let go that the Antichrist took the Bible. I think it's Revelation 20. I'm not sure. I think it is. I believe it is. That anyone that adds to this book, I will add the plagues of this book to them. The plagues of that book are going to hit him like without hands, right? The stone without hands. He made $300,000 and kept it. And people bought that Bible because they're illiterate. My people die from a lack of knowledge. Are you listening? You know what? I'm going to go further. I have yet to see a single reputable pastor with 100,000 or more viewers who is brave enough to say, I see it. It's always the small guys, right? I'm no one. I'm nothing. I just want to be as humble as I can, but show you that this is true. He took the Bible and did that. Do you know that the movie The Omen was parallel to his life? And I forget, it's Damien, but he has a last name with T, D-T. I believe I was one of the first people to notice that The Omen paralleled his life, because I was a horror movie. I loved horror movies, and in that movie, his father gives him. He's in this like the American military school, and his father gives him a Bible and says, "You're the Antichrist. You can read about yourself. Here you are." Donald Trump was in a military camp, DT, and it was only about 15 to 20 years off of this movie. Of age. They're showing you. They're showing you. And it was brutal. I've seen the story. It was brutal in that camp. What else? Spirit, speak to me. It's hard to look away. Who can... The Jews think he's the Messiah. They do. They say his number is 777 or whatever, in whatever code they're looking at. They gave him a silver crown. He loves it. He loves attention. Do you not understand? He bullies people until they come on their side. He calls them names. He just talked. No one understands devaluation like me. I saw a story that, and it's true, the things that he's being charged with, I'm not saying that all the things he did that's not what I'm saying. But do you know what he does? Like no one else on earth can do, because he's got the power of Satan behind him. Whenever someone challenges like something is done illegally, he'll go after them right away until they back down. That's what he does. He's done it throughout his entire life. He will understand fortresses, right? He'll understand power. Do you know a man like this? This guy's like a General Patton, but the president. Just give me a second. He just bombed Iran, which he should have. There's going to be good things that he does. But you know what? He got elected, and isn't it funny that Elon Musk, who I believe is the false prophet, keep listening, who I am Dark Mega, churchofsatan.com. I am Dark Mega. He's the false prophet with 223 million. He buys Twitter. Wouldn't that be what the false prophet would do to have a big audience? He's like campaigning for Trump, and he makes fire come down from heaven in the sight of men. Do you know anyone else who does that? Because I don't. Elon Musk, right in the presidential office, was making that hand signal. But our society is so filled with volcanoes and earthquakes and strife, and you willingly don't look. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. They gave him a silver crown. They love him over there. His approval rating is so high, and it's even higher now. It was at 99. It's probably 150. They named roads and streets and everything after him. It says, Jesus says, you reject me, but when he comes in, you will accept him in his own name. When he comes in his own name. Donald Trump has branded his name more than any man. He sells the Trump name. So we know he represents 666. It's all over his building. It's all over the satanic things they do. His name, he brands his name in everything. Go look at Donald Trump trading cards. Do you know what's on them? It's him sitting on the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. He's holding scales in his hand, a sword, the red horse. Man, and you're ignoring this? He wanted it. Maybe he didn't design it, but he asked for it to be done. He made a gold foil bill, the 100 and the 1,000. Go look on Google. I found my first search on I was going to try to get a bill, but on the bottom right corner, I think on the building side, is 666. Still don't believe me? Still don't believe me? That's if you don't believe me and you're not even, this is just my passion, okay? I'm looking at an audience, right? I don't mean to be rude to a brother, but I'm trying to get through to you. We know the time. We know Matthew 24, the birth pains. Everything's in place. Our world is in upheaval. There's like 4 spots of possible major wars. And even nuclear wars in like 3 of them. Probably all of them. The Abraham Accords. Who's making this? Him and Kushner. And he shall make a covenant for 1 week, which I used to think was about Jesus Christ, but it's not. Jesus didn't make a covenant for 1 week. And he shall make a covenant with 1 week, with many. It's with the Saudi Arabia and all them. And I believe, I don't know, it's yet to be seen, that now Iran's out of the picture. I don't know what's going to happen, but that could draw in peace. I've given more than enough to believe that it is. This man is evil. He gains with deceit. Why not just take Canada or Greenland or Panama? Oh, he's just kidding around. He's vile. And because he's your president, you like it. Because he's powerful. So in your video, there's more. There's more. But I think I'm going to stop here because my abdomen. What more evidence could you ask for? And they've been saying peace and safety. And you know, your video today was, no, it just couldn't be. It can't be because of this and that. Well, it is. I'm sorry. It is. And I see a lot more videos of people starting to understand it is. But it can't be revealed until 10 kings and this, and well, it is. It says, so we're in lawlessness right now. Can you picture of Elijah or John the Baptist or Moses, Paul, came back and saw the way that churches are today? He would say it's the apostasy. They're making concerts and conferences and things that don't help people. And I'm not saying that all conferences are bad if they help you. You know, if it's teaching the word. The apostasy has happened, and it will get worse. It doesn't matter anyways. Everything is set up. So obviously the Antichrist should be here. And he's right in front of your face.